Cheers, guys. What's happening, guys? Latest upgrade, 4 pens. Just going to be using my little whiteboard here for seeing what's on the taps, and also for what's brewing, what could be conditioning, say in the house or whatever, so just with dates against them and when they're going to be ready, so I can maybe schedule and get the timing a bit better with regards to getting them in the keg and get them carbonated in time for when another one's going to run out, or if you've got a party coming up or whatever. So yeah, what I wanted to do as well is a couple of guys have asked a bit more details about the fermentation fridge and the Keggerator, so I'll quickly run through that as well and give you an update on the pale ale that's on the go. So guys, obviously I'm keeping all the proper information. I say proper, I mean the details about the brew on the individual sheets, because this is obviously temporary, just as a reminder where things are, because I'm planning on having a few beers on the go at different times all the time. That's the plan anyway. I don't want to be running out of beer out of a keg again. So there we have it, guys. Little schematic drawing, little table of what I find is quite important for me to know, and obviously what we got on tap at the moment, Whole Griffin. Somebody at work mentioned it to me and I thought it was quite funny. Don't usually name them, but I thought why not. So guys, I'll just give you a quick update on the pale ale now, and I'll run through the fermentation fridge and where I got the stuff from. It's not a very big list, and also the Keggerator and how I plumbed in. I suppose it's definitely not a recommended method, but it was more of a 90% chance I'll get it right. So I calculated the risk, and it paid off. A bit lazy, but it paid off. So yeah, I'll just show you the pale ale. So guys, this is a pale ale. Not very pale, I've noticed. Not very pale at all. She's still going like mad. I've put a blow tube on because the last time I used Y yeast, it absolutely blew the lid off. It was the for the wheat beer though. But yeah, she seems to be clearing out quite nicely. Yeah, you can just about see up there. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. This does actually look quite pale now when you put a torch against it, but like that, it looks pretty dark. Fucking hailstone now. Fucking hell. Fucking chaos in South Wales. Fucking chaos. Now, I don't know if you can hear me at all. It's fucking hailing outside. It's actually like the bloody end of the world. I'll wait for this bit to pass. I'll think it'll be okay. Nothing hard to do it. Tin roof. It's like a drum. So guys, the fermentation fridge, don't know if you can hear me, I've taken it off the roof for now because it's doing my boxing being in here, if I'm honest with you. Start off with the heat side of things. That down there is your little greenhouse heater, I think they're called. Got that from eBay. You need a bit of flex. It comes with that bit of flex there. And I snipped obviously the plug off the end of it and rewired the plug once I drilled through here. Again, drilling through there. Coming in here is the sensor from the HTC. That's about it. Or that I bypassed the cooling system of the fridge. You know, the little dial there. I couldn't get it off properly because I had the wheat beer in it actually. So instead of taking the wheat beer out and disturbing it, I just ripped that whole thing off. Yeah, not ideal, not pretty, but it does the job, you know. Beer doesn't mind being in here with that mess, I'm sure it doesn't. And it comes up to this box here. Now, this box is basically just a housing for the STC, and got these two sockets. I think you can get it from anywhere really. You get them from B&Q or Screwfix. I think I might have got these from Screwfix, and this box as well. And again, HTC was off eBay, about a tenner or something. Comes with good instructions. All you need is a bit of flex cable to strip down and use them to bridge over some connectors and stuff like that. It's pretty straightforward. It's nearly, I'd say it's about just as difficult as wiring a plug. That's how simple I felt it was anyway. Very clear instructions with that. Keggerator. Somebody's asked about the Keggerator. Again, just an old fridge that I bought. I haven't bypassed the thermostat in this one. Oh, sorry, it's up here. I haven't bypassed the thermostat in this one because it goes down to 4 or 5 degrees, and I don't need my beer to be any colder than that. I'm not going to be using it for crash cooling because I'll use the fermentation one for that, so no need to mess around with that. The CO2 tank, I really struggled finding anyone that will supply me in South Wales in December. Wrong time to try and buy some CO2, or a bottle anyway. So nobody go anywhere near me. So I managed to find somebody who gave me this, I think it's called a £7. So they said, come back in January and we'll give you a 14. So I'm assuming it's going to be taller, hence why I've done the hole up here. Again, I think it was like an 8mm drill bit. I was pretty certain where the elements were running at the back. I put a little pilot hole through the side and it went straight through, and patience got the better of me and I just whacked an 8mm through it. And with putting the tower on, my initial plan was to drill through the worktop and just mark the top of the fridge. And the drill went down so quick after I came through the worktop, it literally went halfway through the top of the fridge anyway. I was putting quite a bit of pressure on it, but it just went straight through. So I thought, oh bollocks to it, so I just went down a bit by bit, and it was just all foam all the way through until I heard it pierce through the inside the fridge. Obviously it was off at the time. Don't remember. This isn't a advice of how to do it. Don't take it that way at all, guys. It's how I did it and how I was prepared to knacker this old fridge to save some time, basically. So yeah, I don't, you know, I'm no electrician by any means. Well, by a little bit of means, but yeah, I'm no electrician. So yeah, don't think there's anything else I can say regarding that really. Got this stuff from Brew UK. Got all the pipes and connectors and kegs and that from Brew UK. I find them pretty good with delivery. They use a good delivery courier as well. You can track it and change the times that you want it to be delivered, etc. You don't have to wait till a Saturday to go and bloody pick it up or something daft like that. So guys, hope that was informative or any help in some sort. I don't know if you've got any questions, just whack a comment down. In terms of the next brew, I'm not entirely sure what to go for. I really like this wheat beer is really nice, but it doesn't go down well with with a couple of mates. How can I word that? Some people like and appreciate craft beer. Some other people have been drinking Carling or Carlsberg for way too long, by the beers that are available. That they just, anything different is not right. So yeah, it's not a lot of people's cup of tea, the wheat beer, which you'd never think. For me, it's fucking gorgeous. Absolutely love it. So the next one, I might go for especially since I got this new filter as well, which seems to be much better than the old one. I might go for an IPA. I might whack through an IPA, which was my first ever brew. And funnily enough, I named that one. Named it Donkey Legs, which I thought was quite funny. And it's sort of named after my stepbrother, who when I seen him play rugby for the first time, he had that, donkey legs, sort of vacant look about his legs. So yeah, we'll see. But it's got loads of hops. Yeah, 250 grams of hops, I reckon. Made of Chinook, Altanum, Brackau, Simcoe, dry hopping as well. So yeah, if I do that, I'll obviously do a proper discussion and way through it. This is going to cause a nightmare trying to get rid of this background noise. What else? I think that's it, guys. So yeah, next brew, probably an IPA. With this weather being as cold as it is, I know it's not as cold as you guys over the pond, but yeah, it's down to about 4, I think, at the moment, or 6 maybe. But yeah, it's just something about not having a freezing cold beer, so like a porter would be ideal in front of the fire tonight. But yeah, I haven't got that. I just have to make do with this lovely wheat beer, I suppose. Thank you very much. I'm going to go and warm up after the top up, I think. So if you've got any comments, guys, leave in the box below. If you like the video, just hit like. And yeah, massive thank you to the new subscribers as well. Cheers, guys. Take it easy.